It is now my honor to present another very special award, the Legend of the PGA. This year's recipient is the 33rd president of the PGA, M.G. Orender. M.G. has enjoyed a remarkable career in golf. His contributions span decades, and he has made an impact at every level, from his national leadership positions to his years of service in the North Florida section. His role in helping fuel the growth of the game not only makes PGA members proud, but we're thankful for his unwavering dedication to our profession and our members. From his early years as a young assistant professional, MG recognized the need to make golf more accessible, especially to disadvantaged children. In fact, he created job opportunities at his course to enable youngsters to play at a reduced rate, created a 4-hole golf course for beginners, and later founded Adopt a School where PGA professionals volunteered to instruct school children. Eventually, the program blossomed throughout the state and was later introduced by the PGA of America. At the section level, MG was one of the North Florida PGA's most active members. He served on the section board of directors and was eventually elected secretary before becoming section president in 1985. He was elected to the PGA board of directors in 1995 and served a 3-year term before being elected secretary in 1998 and vice president in 2000. MG was elected as the PGA's 33rd president in 2002, becoming the first member of the North Florida PGA to lead this association. Among his many accomplishments, MG championed Play Golf America, which launched in 2002 as an industry-wide campaign to grow participation in the game and among new and occasional golfers. Today, as the funding partner and president of Hampton Golf in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, MG remains one of the most dynamic and inspirational leaders in the golf industry. Words simply can't do him justice, so let's take a moment and watch this inspiring video on the life and career of MG Orender.
You see the gold and all the glory. You never see the sacrifices paid to quell the fire of Poseidon's fury and meet the crashing of the waves. That's how legends are made. That's how legends are made.
When M.G. Orender served as PGA of America president in 2003 and 2004, he realized the need to focus on growing the game.
We were together at a time when the emphasis on growing the game was really taking hold, because we had come out of the 90s. The 90s were great for golf in this country. Up to that point, many of us had gotten pretty comfortable, maybe complacent, about where golfers were going to come from for the future, and then we started to realize that there was a change in the wind and we needed to do something. So MG and his Play Golf America program was innovative and obviously was the hallmark of his presidency and has been a component part of our programs and strategies for the PGA since.
Of the various initiatives set forth in PGA 2011, the current focus has been on the areas of member education and, of course, growth of the game.
The visionary to me is doing, not saying. He had an idea, I thought it was a terrific idea, and he brought it to fruition, and he's one of the strongest presidents we ever had for promoting the game.
Everyone will associate Play Golf America to MG and really trying to get the attention of our association focused back to our grassroots of teaching, playing, and promoting the game. He saw the handwriting on the wall that was coming and that there might be a little bit of a decline in the game of golf, and he wanted to get everybody prepared and aware.
That's the business side of MG. Rounds played is what drives the business.
He was trying to get more and more people involved, make sure that they had access to the golf courses.
Because of MG and his enthusiasm for everybody being involved in growing the game, the USGA began to change, and I think he was a large part of why the USGA began to show its support for growing the game in a number of initiatives.
He got people other than PGA professionals involved in promoting that Play Golf America. You saw movie stars doing it, and you saw all professional athletes as well as the golfers. So that was very helpful.
Play Golf America.
Play Golf America.
Play Golf America. Play Golf America.
Many of us thought, well, why do we have to do that? We have plenty of golf. But he was telling us that what was coming down the road.
We had to go back really to the founding of this association. Was founded for two reasons, and one of them was to grow the game, to get more people to play the game.
There's a popular term now, he's an outlier, and that's a flattering term. He would challenge tradition.
Orender's first forays into PGA governance at the chapter level involved junior golf, so it's fitting that he would go on to be a driving force in the creation of the Junior Ryder Cup.
We reached a bit of an impasse on the future of the junior match, and MG was a great ally in getting things through the hoop and getting things moving on the junior match. So that was pretty special, and the status of the junior match owes a lot to MG Orender.
In 2010, Orender captained the U.S. team.
Captain Orender was great. If I remember correctly, we dominated him pretty well, so he did a great job.
Orender brings his visionary spirit to his golf course management and development firm as well, Hampton Golf. The company employs more than 60 PGA members and apprentices.
MG is always bringing ideas to us. Some of them we were OMG. And it's OMG, OMG.
Blue Sky Golf Club in Jacksonville, Florida is a perfect example of a different approach to growing the game and catering to a younger demographic. Other than a few necessities, the club doesn't have a traditional golf shop.
I've got professionals there who book the lessons, who do all the lessons. PGA members do the lessons. They book the tournaments, they operate the tournaments, they're on staff. They do what they're best at, and that's playing with members, taking care of the members, teach them to play better. But you check in at a counter. In our case, they're bartenders, so they can not only get you a greens fee, but a hot dog and a six-pack.
People want to have fun, but they don't necessarily have 5 to 7 hours to leave their family to go have fun. So at Blue Sky, we have 9-hole options. We have 6-hole options. We even have a 3-hole option where you want to go have fun for an hour? Perfect. Get your sticks, get on the golf course, go play 3 holes and have fun.
MG putting his money where his mouth is. I mean, we built it around a pricing structure that makes sense for the younger demographics and the demographics that we're trying to attract to the game.
I love the conversations I've had with them, both on developing, building golf courses. On the management side of golf courses, I learned so much from him over the years. He wants this game to be fun for people to play, and everything he does in his facilities and the golf courses that he's owned, managed, it's always about the golfer, always about the experience.
After decades of accomplishments in the golf industry, this year's Legends of the PGA honoree is hardly slowing down.
The man hustles. He doesn't have to hustle these days, but he continues to hustle because he loves the business so much, and he loves his company so much, and the people that he, has working for him.
To me, what MG is really about, he's about passion. He's about a passion for living a meaningful and rich life. He's passionate about being a great friend. He's passionate about being a great dad and a great husband. He's got passion for ideas and for people and for living large. And he has a passion for you, all of you, his family, his friends, and undeniably, this organization, the PGA of America.
He is a legend, and he's a legend because of what he's accomplished. And he's one of those people that he's not a legend in his own mind. He is a legend. People recognize him for what he's done and what he has meant to the PGA of America. You leave the organization as an officer, but you never leave the organization as somebody who cares about it. And he, like many of the past presidents, still are actively caring, spending time with PGA members, sharing their ideas. And I think that that's what's so positive about our organization and the leaders in this organization, and he's surely reflective of that.
our legends are made. Ooh. Ay, 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 ay. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, M.G. Orender.
With the lightning, hold down the thunder. You can change the world. You can move a mountain and part the water. You change the world. They say a hero is an ordinary person doing extraordinary.
Only one thing missed up here is a box of Kleenex. A pleasant good morning to you all. And before I begin, I'd like to thank Kathy, Lori, Lowell, Bob, and all that worked on that video. Someone slipped and said something about my daughter, and I said, this is not going to be easy, because when I went out of office, she sang my father's eyes. Excuse me. Whoa. 19 years ago, a delegation like you gave me one of the 4 greatest honors of my life when I was elected secretary. And though I thank you today for this great honor, I do not consider myself now or at any time a legend. I would like to say congratulations to all the award winners and Hall of Fame inductees. You are legends. To all the chapter and section board members and officers that work tirelessly in anonymity with no thought or aspiration of an interview on CBS or NBC or a camera shot during a trophy presentation, and still continue to give tirelessly and selflessly of your time and treasure. You are legends. PJ members like Wiley Watkins, who served for 40 years at Temple Terrace, and Henry Castillo, who was the second professional at Palmacia, which opened in 1960, who came to my shop and let me come to theirs, because I was a non-member head professional at a time when that was basically you were a pariah. You weren't invited to play in anything. You weren't invited to come to anything. You were somewhere at the bottom of the ocean, right around ground zero. But they mentored me. I asked Henry one day why he took the time. And he said that the PGA is like a chain, is only as strong as its weakest link. I guess they were a little worried about me looking back on that. During my first annual meetings in the early and mid 1980s, the stages were much bigger because the past presidents sat up here and they peered down at you. And when you would speak to a resolution, or present or speak to a resolution, they would reach for the mic, and when I would watch either Padge or Bill Clark, Henry Poe or Max Elvin, I was waiting to hear the word from God. It's the way I felt. Those men were legends. Past President Harry Moffett used to say that everyone who served the association added a brick in the wall that is the PGA. There are many non-members that also added bricks in that wall. Men like Wanamaker and Tillinghast, who signed our Constitution, others like Jim Tappan, Bob Cox, and so many others have contributed to the wall. I like to think of the association as a tapestry that's still being sewn. It is strong, the colors are bright and vibrant. I hope I've added to that tapestry. Ask yourself what contribution you will make. What will your colors be? How long and strong will your thread be? How will it help to grow the game and elevate the profession and improve the business of golf? I said my election was one of the 4 of the greatest honors I've ever had. The second was going in the Hall of Fame in '05. The third is today. But the fourth is the greatest, marrying Donna Giles. Actually, when she said yes after a long negotiation, was the greatest honor. I love you, girl. I wish all of you the best and hope that each of your dreams come true. Thank you for this honor.
First of all, I know you said something about Colleen. She's in the room. I want to make sure everyone knows she did sing that special song for you. And I remember the day you said that you cry at Walmart openings.
Yeah.
I knew we had no chance today.
No, it was
MG, to show our appreciation for your lifetime of dedication to the game of golf, to the PGA of America, we present you with this framed picture on behalf of the PGA of America. Hope when you look at this, you know that we love you, and you are an unbelievable PGA professional, and no matter what you say, you are a legend.
Thanks, buddy. I love you. I love you, buddy.
The lightning.